Dear colleagues, today we're going to discuss literature-based games. It's one of my favorite topics. So, first of all, let's answer the question, why are they so useful? And what do we want to achieve by using literature-based games? As usual, we solve one or more methodological tasks, uh, and these are the tasks addressed through literature-based games. First, to expand on the details of the text. So, clarify points that have been sung during the presentation. Uh, I think it's not a surprise that we, during the first and the second presentation, we sync some moments which shouldn't like distract the student. But later we are welcome to come back to these details and to show them, like to draw these tiny details which make the picture beautiful and help the reader understand the beauty of the literature work. Of course, to recycle and activate the treasure chest or to recycle and activate grammar structures. These are the most usual methodological tasks which are achieved by literacy-based games. Of course, to develop reading skills, to teach your students reading, and to engage students in the world of literature. It's not a secret that nowadays people don't read a lot. That's why it's very important to engage people into reading. So, how do we work with literature? First of all, we identify treasure chest and grammar patterns in the text. Um, then we group and categorize them logically. And then we look at this categorized treasure chest and set our tasks to expand and refine details or to activate the treasure chest or grammar. Um, when we have set our tasks and we have our categorized treasure chest, we can review each group and choose a suitable game or activity to practice it. And if necessary, we can design the game, but most of the games can be played on the spot without any preparation. But some of them really do need preparation. But once you have prepared them, they will serve you for many years, for many groups. And of course, you're welcome to share your materials with other colleagues. Uh, Okay, and of course, we do not only use the text itself, but we use the plot and the pictures in the book to role play something, sometimes brainstorm or discuss something. The methodological tasks are the same: to recycle treasure chest, to recycle grammar, vocabulary, uh, and engage the students into reading or teach reading, of course. Okay, let's see how it works, and I'm going to show you some presentations, some literature-based presentations where I collected like it's a set of literature-based games. So to start with, let's take the hide and seek pig. Uh, here, here we are. So, hide and seek pig. Usually, it's taken with beginners. It's one of the first literature units which we take. 6 or 7 years old. It's most usual, but of course, your students can be a little bit older or a little bit younger. It doesn't matter. And all the games can be used online or offline. Uh, Again, our methodological tasks are to introduce children to works of fiction, to help them see that literature can be enjoyable, simple, and easy to understand, to enrich their vocabulary and grammar, and to develop the skill of quasi-reading, recognizing and navigating a text with understanding. And here I want to underline that in this case, to introduce children to works of fiction and to help them see that literature can be enjoyable, simple, and easy to understand is even more important than enriching their vocabulary and grammar range, because it's one of the first books that we take and read with them, and I just want my little kids to have fun and to see that literature is fun. Yeah. Okay. But still enriching vocabulary and grammar is also very important, and we also deal with that. Good. So let's have a look. First of all, it's very easy. It's a very easy text. So, but still we can choose and categorize some treasure chests like grammar refrains. Let's find Han. Where can she be? Can you see a yellow beak? Come on, rabbit, follow me. We are welcome to use this grammar and treasure chest during your lessons, of course, to recycle them, to use them, and to encourage the children using them. But we also can create some games which engage children into using them and activate this treasure chest. Yeah, let's count to 10. I'll count to 10. Can you see a yellow beak? Look, a tent. Is hen in here? What's behind the garden rose? Still no hand. And vocabulary: animals, places, body parts, and adjectives. Okay, so this is the first, well, I'm not sure if it is a game or an activity. We remember that every activity can become a game when you set some like rules, points, and so on. And every game can become an activity when you diminish this level. Okay, so here we give the lead in. The animals are playing hide and seek. And the treasure chest to recycle is: can you see? Is it behind the garden rose? Who's behind the garden rose? Yeah, and here we have an animated slide, which, like, here can you see is very is very appropriate, because, well, can't some body parts can't be seen. Like, can you see a yellow beak is a sincere question, not an obvious question, because this yellow beak well, can be overseen easily. Yeah, so we try to guess, we discuss using the treasure chest, like, can you see a fairy tale? Is it behind the rose? Is it who's behind the pail? Who's behind the spotty sheet? And then we check. Yeah, so next set which we are going to play with is the doors. Yeah, again, hide and seek game. We can use the pictures of doors from excellent set, or instead of doors you can use rooms or any suitable objects. You can whatever you have. Yeah. And hide the hen under one of the pictures. Again, if you are not prepared, if you don't have the hen, you can just write the word hen on a piece of paper or draw something which looks like a hen. Yeah. So the teacher says, let's find hen. Where can she be? Is she behind door number 5? Is hen in here? Still no hen. Lara, do you know? And when hen is found, you can change the leader. Now Mary is hiding the hen. Let's count to 10, or let's count to 5. Perhaps 10 is too much here. Online version is the same. We do the activity using an animated slide. Here we are, so we can... is hen in here? Oh, yes, I guessed it immediately. Yes, so there is no hen behind the other doors. And here the hen can be easily hidden behind another door, like this. And here you are. This is an empty door, and here we have the hen. Yeah, so we can modify this game if we want to recycle another treasure chest item. For example, who's behind the brown door? Yeah, then we need to choose some animals from the book and put each animal behind one door. Yeah, or we can do it on the spot, make the screenshot of our students and put them behind the doors. It will be even more fun. And we thus we recycle who's behind the brown door. Try to guess, and if they guess, they get a point, or just having fun. Yeah, so uh, here we are. Good. Okay. Next, then we want to recycle the body parts. Yeah, and we suggest to draw our monster. We can give now this monster is in our book, so if your students have this storybook with activities, then they can draw there. If they don't, you can use, of course, your screen and just ask your students what you should draw, and they give you variants. Yeah, so like my monster has got 3 yellow beaks, 2 furry tails, stripy or spotty legs, 2 long brown ears, and 2 short brown ears. Um, if we want Mm, if we want to activate, then we should ask the questions so that our students say, like, do you want me to draw a yellow beak or a purple beak? And of course, your students will have to say a yellow beak, please. Or do you want me to draw a beak or a tail? Should it be a furry tail or should it be a fluffy tail or stripy tail, whatever you want to use? Yeah, so you ask your questions in such a way that your students answer with your target vocabulary or grammar. Use alternative questions and follow the instructions. Like the students give you instructions and you draw. Do you want me to draw a beak or a nose? Okay, let it be a pink beak and a black nose. Here we are. Then is the monster happy, sad, tired, angry, and so on and so forth? He can be angry like this. Okay, how many eyes has he got? Has he got 5 eyes or 2 eyes? Has he got big eyes or small eyes? Has he got happy eyes or sad eyes? So there are lots of variants and lots of vocabulary to recycle and lots of methodological goals to be achieved. There are variants. Okay, next next one. Snowball game. This is what it looks like. We recycle the phrase, come on, somebody, follow me. The idea of a snowball game is that every next student says what the previous student has said plus their own variant. So the first student says, come on, Blackbird, follow me. It's easy because there is a slide. The next student, come on, Blackbird, follow me. Come on, Rabbit, follow me. Yeah, next. Come on, Blackbird, follow me. Come on, Rabbit, follow me. Come on, Squirrel, follow me. You can make it easier, like, come on, Blackbird, Rabbit, and Squirrel, follow me. Then four characters, then 5 characters, and then you're welcome to improvise. You can not only use the animals, of course, and not only those in the picture. You can use, come on, Mrs. Nathalie, follow me. Come on, Mary, follow me. Come on, John, follow me. You're welcome, of course, to use it. Still, the necessary grammar construction is recycled, so it's very useful. Although when you recycle the animals as well, then you, of course, practice the animals. Okay, next, it's not a game, it's like an activity. It's just here in the presentation, not to forget it, not to overlook it. One of my favorite games is a memory game. In this way, we revise the numbers, which which are very difficult in English from 11 to 19. They're difficult for the children to remember. That's why when your kids are at the beginner's level, it's important to give them a chance to recycle it. But of course, that's not all. Why do I love the memory game? Because it shows the details of the text. Because we see we can see like a small piece of text, and we can look at the pictures, and we must find the pairs which picture matches which text. Yeah, here we are. Um, and what else? And thus we practice reading, of course, because it's a very small piece of text, and your students are very motivated to read because the game depends on their ability to read. That's why it's very important. So you buzz read, of course, at this level they can't read. It's quasi reading. Quasi reading is good when there is quasi reading. And you, let's read. I lead you to our picnic tea. Aha, picnic tea. So where is the picnic tea? And we try to find it. Of course, we take turns. We get points. Like every student has a chance to open only two of the slides, and here you are. Yeah, so uh, word wall memory is also as good as with the PowerPoint memory, although PowerPoint memory gives us the possibility to to look carefully, to read, just we are not pressed for time. Okay, yeah, and again, it's not a game, although it can be a game. Body parts and finger plays, like magic finger in the air, magic finger in my hair, magic finger on my hips, magic finger on my yellow beak. What? What? Where is my yellow beak? Oh, I don't have a yellow beak, I have a nose. Yeah, like this. So another very easy book is a cat's cookbook. Yeah. So, for example, I want to, um, again, it's the beginner's level. I want to revise, to recycle the treasure chest and revise the colors. Yeah. So here is how it works. There are books of different colors, and and we are looking for a cookbook. Which book is a cookbook? Um, so, for example, your student tells purple book, and you recycle the treasure chest. Can the purple book be the one Mary is looking for? Let's check, and so on and so forth. So there are some slides where the cookbook is in different places, so you're welcome to play until your students are tired of this game. Yeah. Oh, of course, when it is offline, it's even easier because you can put a picture of a cookbook physically under any card. Yeah. Okay. My favorite memory game. Yeah, I absolutely love it. What is missing game? What is missing game also is aimed at recycling treasure chest and looking at the details. So, for example, it's what is missing? It's a nice red pot. If your students don't know, if you, for example, here the next word is the word oven. Yeah, it was in Postman Bear. What's inside the oven? Let's have a look. That's why your students are sure to have met the word oven, but of course they don't remember it. So you give them a choice. What can it be? Is it an oven or a window? And they say an oven or a cookbook, and they will choose. Of course, because they have already met this word. Yeah. So what is there? A fish or a rabbit, and so on. Okay, then another game which can be played here, gaps reading. Maybe not a game, but an activity. It's a very good alternative to buzz reading because we buzz read the book, then we buzz read the text with line-to-line semanticization. And this is a kind of also buzz reading, and you has got a nice red she wants to learn to. Again, your students have already read, have already audio spoken this text several times, so they're sure to remember. Cat has got a nice red pot, but if they don't remember, you're welcome to ask them alternative questions, and it's good when these alternative questions um, have meaning. Like she wants to learn to cook, or she wants to learn to speak English. Aha, you want us to learn to speak English, and she wants to learn to cook. Aha, good, and so on. And let's continue like this. Okay, now let's take, and there is a snowball game, which is has the same idea. This is the Acorn Library. And so let's have a look at the books at the Acorn Library. And we start. The blue book is about a great big dinosaur. The blue book is about a dinosaur. The red book is about telephones. The blue book is about dinosaur. The red book is about telephones. The yellow book is about teachers. Whatever the children want to say, they're welcome to say about Minecraft, about Labubu, whatever. Okay, now let's have a look at literature-based games at higher levels. So here I have the snail and the whale. I usually take it at the flyers level, and here is the treasure chest. It's grammar structures, yeah, mostly. They're written a bit categorized, and of course I want to have a look at the details of the text. So what is this? Choose the correct variant. Here we are. So there is a picture from the book, and I ask my kids to choose the like the correct variant here. What is it? What is this? Yeah, and so on. Okay, what are these? Also to practice grammar. So thus we give additional semanticization, and we like the children understand the text better. Okay, so here we are, the same activity. Then what happened? Again, I want to uh, semanticize the word the tide, which is not so obvious. And what happened? Yeah, let's try it. Okay, then guessing game. This is more like a game because the previous two were more like activities, but this is a guessing game. Yeah. So, who is inside the cave beneath the waves? And here we are welcome to give the children points or to divide them into two teams. So it's somebody with hiders to the greens. It's very good when your children have a text and they can look through the text and find. It's a shark. Who is inside the cave beneath the waves? Somebody who stuck tight to the smooth black rock and said, "Be quiet, don't wiggle." Um, and here we are. It's a flock of snails. Everything is taken from the book, like nothing from the head. Okay, so, and then I change the picture. What's on the board? It's something that looped and curled. Here we are. It's a silvery trail. Okay, here we are. Then the snowball game has a little bit, looks a little bit different. Here are the pictures from the book. And the students, again, they don't invent anything. They just choose the pictures from the book. The snail gazed at the sea, says the first one. The snail gazed at the sea and shooting stars, says the second one, and so on and so forth. Memory game here. Okay, then the next one is a logic game. Color the fish, use can, may, might, have to, can't. As you see, it's a grammar Game, again, it's more like an activity, but you can take turns and get points. The word wall games are you're also welcome. Um, then the print work with the printed text is more like an activity than a game. The miming game. Um, we can work with the printed text, look through the text, choose any action or anything, any object from the story, and mime it. And it's a fun game which also helps the children to look through the text once again and to show the details. What is missing game? But I want my students to recycle the grammar. That's why I'm asking them to make it Julia Donaldson styles, use the treasure chest. So here we are. This is a picture and there are some phrases from the book. And what is missing? And this is a boat, but let's make it Julia Donaldson side. This is a boat, and you can say as quick as a rabbit, for example. Or this is the boat who came out one night, who came out one day. This is a boat which brought lots of fish, of course, not who, which. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, then next one. What is there? And if your kids remember that this is a cat, you yeah, this is a cat. But let's say this is a cat as sweet as a lollipop, whatever. Or this is a cat who looks at the sea, and so on. Yeah, so, and there are different phrases, different pictures here, but still all of them are aimed at recycling the treasure chest. Yeah, then the gaps reading, but it can be played like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The slides are animated, like the cost of every slide is like doubles. If the cost of the first slide is $1 and the second $2, then 4, 8, and so on and so forth. And so thus it looks like a game. And here is a multiple choice. Your students are welcome to read and answer. But it can be given as a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game, a billionaire, of course, and so on. And thank you. That's all for today.